Hey guys, Bill Dow here. Welcome back. This is our weekly series of Ask Bill. I am super excited to be here. Again, questions, go to Bill Dow at dowpublishingllc.com or come check me out on Facebook or ask questions on the YouTube channel, the video that you're watching, and we will connect and stay connected. So thank you again. Let's jump into this week's series. Okay, and so there's that title screen. We've been using that because, again, I just want to make sure everyone is going to build out at dowpublishingllc.com by email. Just send me a quick email or on my Dow Publishing site. Okay, so what came up this week? What are some of the questions? So the first question is, what's an action item log in project management? And that came from Facebook. So what is an action item log? So the action item logs are the logs that you store of the actions that come up in your weekly status meetings, right? Pretty simple, pretty basic, but you create a log. And there's hundreds of examples out there. There's no right or wrong example. But basically, what you're going to do is you're going to store all the actions that come up in a weekly status meeting. So, Bill, you need to go book this meeting or go give rights to a Power BI dashboard or whatever comes up during the course of your meeting. Collect those as actions, store them in your action log, and then when you send out your meetings, highlight the actions. And then throughout the week, follow up and make sure people are finishing those actions. Another best practice would be once you run your status meeting, the first agenda item are last week's action items. So that keeps it fresh, that keeps it current, and that keeps the project moving along. So I love an action item log. I use it every project I manage. I make it the first agenda item, and it really keeps everyone honest. So does that make sense? Excellent. Question 2, where do I go earn PDUs? Yes, the PMI has required 60 PDUs over a course of a 3-year period. And so the general question is, how do I get PDUs? Where do I get PDUs? Are there free PDUs? Do PDUs cost? There are a million places to get PDUs. Right? So you think about online, you can get PDUs. You think about reading an article, reading a book, writing a book, right? Watching webinars. There's millions of places. And so just go Google that and Bing that, right? Free PDUs. Where do I get PDUs? Listening to podcasts, you get PDUs, right? Watching webinars, taking training, right? And so it's all really, there's a ton of different places. Again, I love the PDU concept because it's really about continuing education and continuing to better yourself and continuing to improve the project management world. And so the PDUs keep you honest like that and keep you driving towards that. So I absolutely love that. So there's no one answer, where do I get PDUs? There's hundreds and hundreds of answers. Obviously, go to pmi.org and check out all the information they have about getting PDUs. But again, there's lots of sources. What's your favorite scheduling tool, so project scheduling tool, and why? And so I had a customer ask me that last week, and so I wanted to bring it up for this discussion. But I have to say Project, right? I've been using Project since the early 90s. It's got some amazing functionality. It's got some, the Gantt chart and some of the reporting, and so I think it's just a critical tool. The successors and predecessors, the status date, the forward and backward passing, right? And I don't want to go and list off all the features of it, but my favorite scheduling tool is Project. Now, Oracle Primavera is a good tool, been around for a long time. The Smart Sheets, there's a ton of different tools, but when we talk about a scheduling tool, I beg of you to not use Excel. I love Excel. Excel is wonderful, but when I talk to project managers that only use Excel, I really struggle with that because I don't think you get the same control and the same amount of features and functionality that you do in a tool like Project. You don't get the successors and the predecessors, and you don't get that flexibility of moving one and everything else moves, right? And so don't use Excel for project scheduling. Please just use a proper scheduling tool. And so that's advice I gave my customer as well. What's next after the PMP? So question 4 came up on Facebook. I love this question, right? What is next, right? And so you got, once you're a PMP for many, many, many years, what do you do next? Well, it's really about your career path. Where do you want to go? Do you want to become a program manager? Do you want to become a portfolio manager? Do you want to eventually become a project or a PMO manager, right? Kind of that path of project management. And so when you think about what's next, you really think about things such as getting the program manager certification, getting the portfolio manager certification. What about things like risk management? You can get that certification as well. So what's next is really based on where you want to take your career and where you want to go. But there are certainly certifications at that next level and the next level and the next level that can help you really drive your career and drive your certification path. So when you say what's next, it's really up to you and where you want to take it, because there's plenty of opportunities out there. Is the PMP valid these days when waterfall is going away and we now are all agile? Oh, I absolutely hate this question. Waterfall is not going away. People, please stop. Waterfall is not going away. I'm actually going to come on camera for this one for a sec. Here I come back. So waterfall is not going away, guys. It's going to be around for years and years and years. I get Agile, I get DevOps, I get all the goodness that those different methodologies bring, but Waterfall's not going away. Waterfall's going to be around for a while. So the question is the PMP valid? Of course it's valid, right? PMP is a project management methodology. When you talk about Waterfall, Agile, DevOps, these are software development methodology. Yes, there's a component of project management in there, clearly, but please don't equate project management methodology and Waterfall together, or Waterfall and Agile. Waterfall and Agile are equated because they're both software development methodology, but they are not project management methodology. You don't say Waterfall and Prince 2. You don't say Prince 2 and Agile. They're different methodologies. So please, please, please stop mixing that up, and please stop saying Waterfall is going away. Waterfall is not going away. It's going to be around for a long time. Please broaden your horizon, broaden your thought process in that, but Waterfall is not going away for a while. Thank you all very much. My name is Bill Dow. Thank you for listening. Thank you for asking the questions. Come check me out on dowpublishingllc.com, the Facebook page. And thank you all, and have a great day. Thanks.